Dating after sex addiction. Now, this is for the man or woman who you've probably lost a marriage, you've lost a relationship because of your sex addiction, and you've been in recovery. So how do you, as a recovering person, enter the dating world again, and when do you share this? How do you share this? That's what we're going to talk about. Number one, if you're going to date, that's fine. I would still have boundaries you've predetermined with your accountability person or sponsor, what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. Be really clear about your sexual boundaries. Be really clear about affection. Be really clear about how late you're going to be out. Be really clear that you're going to maintain your pornography and other recovery boundaries. Be really clear about that before you even get started with someone. Be accountable to a couple or your sponsor about the relationship progress as it moves forward, as far as affection, time together, stuff like that. Now, if you move to exclusive dating, and this is someone you're seriously thinking about marrying, you need to have that conversation. They should know about your recovery process. They should know a little bit about your past, and the questions that they want to ask, you should be willing to answer. And if they need to have evidence of your recovery, especially if they're going to take a ring and get engaged, it's okay to do a polygraph for them to verify your length of sobriety, the behaviors you're free from, okay? And it should be something that they could look at your life and see he's actually recovering or she's actually recovering. They have a group, they have sponsors, they're doing the 5 C's, pray, read, call, meetings, pray. They've worked material or working through material. They've done their step work, okay? There should be a community around you that looks like you're getting support. If there's not that community around you, you're not ready to date. You haven't done the work yet. Do the work first, then move towards dating. So if you're kind of early in the process, I would say forgo dating for a while and get really sober so that when you do date, you're picking someone who's actually probably more mature than you would if you weren't sober. Now, dating is a challenge. Being a recovering sex addict is a challenge, so please have support, have accountability, make sure that you're keeping your boundaries, especially social media boundaries and sexual boundaries, and be honest inside your community about that. And you need to talk about relapses. Decide if you're dating someone, if you have a relapse, are you telling them or not telling them? This should be part of the boundaries that you have discovered with your sponsor and gone over that, okay? Being the sex addict, being in recovery, I understand that. I've helped thousands of guys walk through recovery, and I've walked through this with single guys. And as they've gone and remarried and dated, they had processes they went through. Set up your process, stick with it, and don't make excuses, and stay clean.